stretching video. I'm Alyssa, and I'm going to be leading you today in a little bit of a wall stretch. So we're going to utilize nice open wall space. You don't need too much space, so don't worry about it. But it's a cool, fun way to utilize something that we all have in our homes. So, we are going to start standing. And we're going to start facing the same way that our wall's going. Yeah, that makes sense. Place the hand close to the wall on the wall and reach the other hand over top of your head and let your body stretch over to touch the wall. Yeah? So if you're looking at it from the front, we've got the wall here and then we're stretching over and then we're going to push against the wall. Yeah? So we'll look to the side and we're going to push against here. Now, you're going to feel this all the way from your hip all the way up, depending on how tight you are. But the longer you hold the stretch for, the deeper in the stretch you'll be able to go. Yeah, so take a deep breath in and out. Take a deep breath in and try to breathe into this side this time. Yeah? Good job. Notice that the longer you hold it, the further down the wall you'll be able to walk. Yeah? So you may be up here right now and that may be enough for you. But go to where your body is allowing you to be today. Yeah, one last deep breath in. And out. And then slowly walk your hands up the wall. Feel the difference in the length on that side. Even if you're kind of just checking in here, feel like, I don't know about you guys, but I feel like this side of my body is about 3 inches taller than this side of my body. So let's even it out on the other side. So we're going to do the same thing, other side, on my left hand to the wall. We're reaching up and over to then push against that wall. Yeah? Try to make sure your knees here are not super locked. You want a slight bend in those knees. Not where we're in a full plie, but enough that they're not locked and they're kind of active. Yeah? We're ready to bounce in any direction we need to go. Allowing that side to just stretch out. Take a deep breath. Stand up in the mouth. Oh yeah. Once again, I will remind you every time you see me, but are you clenching your jaw? Because the amount of people that clench their teeth, they grin and bear it through a stretch, just to be able to get deeper in the stretch, I'm going to tell you guys, it's not worth it. It's so not worth it. And you're not doing yourself any good by now having your splits, but now your jaw is super locked because you grin and bear the whole way down, yeah? Not worth it. Take one last deep breath here, right into that side. Oh yeah. Woo! Walk your hands up. Feel the difference in those sides. I feel taller. For someone who's usually short, I feel taller. Right guys? Okay. So, now we're going to come onto our knees and we're going to go up against the wall for a little quad stretch. So, we're going to bend, I'm going to do my left side first. We're going to bend that leg in so our heel is touching our bum. And then our knee is on the floor on that side. And then this other leg's going to come out with the foot flat on the floor, 90 degrees from our hip to our knee and our knee to our ankle. Yeah? So, what I'm doing right now is the equivalent of doing this from the side. But by putting my foot on the wall, it's kind of holding the weight of my leg up for me. And then, depending on how far back I want to be to the wall, will depend on how flexible your quad is, yeah? So the closer that you are to the floor, the easier it'll be on your quad. You'll feel it more in your hip. And then as you walk up, maybe putting those hands on that knee, you'll feel it more on your quad. And eventually, when it becomes super flexible, you can walk it back so that heel is touching the bum cheek, and that we're pretty much back flat against the wall, yeah? So hold it here. Feel a nice stretch in that quad. Feels so nice. Especially after doing a lot of plies, you do ballet or pretty much anything, right? But especially anything in a wide second, those quads are going to be super, super activated, yeah? Bring it out here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Hands on the floor, walk it forward, and then we're going to do the same thing other side. So again, it's going to look like this from the side. So this knee is going to be bent, and this one's going to be up against the wall. That will be here, yeah? So, get this knee up, bend this knee back until that the top of that foot finds the wall, and then just find your comfort level here. So you'll have to play around with what that feels like, where you can start on the floor, I'm gonna be like, okay, this is okay. Can my knee get closer to the wall? Okay, this is okay. I'm gonna see if my hands can be on top of my knee. And if you're like, oh, I'm starting to feel that, then chill here. That's totally cool. Breathe into that hip, breathe into that quad, into that side, and then slowly work your way back. Yeah? Good job, guys. Hang out here. Taking time for you to stretch too. Like, good for you, first of all. Stretching is something that we neglect so often. Even as dancers, you'd be surprised how many people forget to do a cool down after a dance class. Yeah, and it's super important. It's the best time to increase your flexibility is when your muscles are really warm. They're basically super stretchy at that point, right? You already feel like you can get more mobility when you're warm, so then this is the chance that you want to take to stretch those muscles to increase your flexibility and then come back even stronger next class. Awesome. Okay, last stretch we're gonna do. Walk forward. Now, I'm not gonna be able to see you for this, but I'm gonna trust that you guys know what I'm talking about. So, we're going to sit right up against the wall, facing one side or the other. This is how I like to get into this. But there honestly isn't very many graceful ways of getting into it. Then, I'm gonna roll onto my back, kick my legs up the wall. Now, you could chill out here, and this is super great for your digestive system because it's letting all the blood flow down to your torso. Or, if you wanna get a nice stretch, we're gonna let those legs swing out to the side, yeah? This takes time, okay? Especially if you're warm, you're going to notice that your legs come out much further. You could be here right now, and feeling the same stretch as somebody who's down here, right? You're going to feel this right in your hips. This is great, absolutely great to work on to get your middle splits. For anything that you want to get a wider second stance in. But we're going to chill out here for 1 minute. Now, if you want to take this stretch, I would suggest doing it longer. If you have the time, chill out here once the video's over. And hang out here, maybe listen to a podcast. Maybe scroll through Instagram while you're here. Maybe go check out some Studio 14 dances on our page, yeah? Why not? You can point and flex your feet. And as you lay here, gravity's gonna do the work of bringing your legs further down the wall. And you will, if you keep this up consistently, I promise you guys, you will notice a difference in the openness of your hips, yeah? So eventually, once you're done in this stretch, you can either walk your legs back together, or if your legs are like, we're done here, that's not happening, take your hands and literally push your legs together because they will feel super heavy. Bend those knees to bring them in, and then roll out of it in the most graceful way you can. Yeah? Awesome, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. Good job for you for taking time for you to stretch with our little wall today. I hope you found it helpful, and we'll see you next time. Bye.